Hello fellow Kickstarters. I'd like to talk today about our project that we have. It is a handicap trike motorcycle and a handicap trike scooter for young children, young adults. It's a chance for everybody to get mobility again, get out of the house, do things on their own, go places on their own. Kids can go back and forth to school on the scooter. It's powered by a CB150 engine. It's brand new. They also have a reverse setup, so in case you ever have to reverse, which is inevitable. The scooters, you can get them in two choices, whether they have a knobby tire or they have more of a street tire. All hand controlled. If you're in a wheelchair, it's kind of hard to get on any motorcycle or get around on your own without getting in and out of your wheelchair. This allows you to stay in your wheelchair, enter the backside from a ramp, and go all the way to the controls. As you can see in the drawing, it moves you all the way forward. Once you get on the trike, the rear ramp door will lift up, and you can start your engine and be on your way. Wherever you get to where you're going, whether it's the grocery store, the convenience store, the park, wherever, you can exit your vehicle. There'll be a button on the handlebar control that you'll be able to release your wheelchair release, just like in a bus or a city transportation, and release your wheelchair, unlock it from the motorcycle or trike, and reverse back off the trike and go do with what you want to do. Here in Ohio, we have a lot of bike nights. This is really good for a lot of vets and stuff like that that have leg problems. They can't use their legs anymore, or just people that are older and can't use their legs anymore. You don't have to exit your motorcycle, exit out of your wheelchair. You'll be able to go to a bike night, roll out of the back of it, go look at all the great bikes, car shows, whatnot, and wheel right back into it without never having to exit your wheelchair. This comes in a couple different ways. We have the scooter that we want to try to build, and we also have a handicap motorcycle for adults. Everybody loves a chopper. Everybody loves the look of a chopper. There is another handicap trike out there right now, and honestly, it looks like an oversized bumper car. It's very steep to get into. I've tried it in a wheelchair. You almost have to do a wheelie to get in. Our design that we have actually has an air ride suspension that'll lower the back end of the vehicle down to the ground and then release a ramp. So you're only about 2 inches off the ground. That's all the more incline that you have to go up. Once you get in and locked into place, the air ride will kick back in and lift it back up to ride height. You can start your engine and move on the way. Here's a picture of the handicap trike. Here's a picture of the trike, and as you can see, you're very far forward. Your handlebars will come back to you. You'll lean forward a little bit like you will on a regular motorcycle. Everything's hand controlled. Your shifting is all hand controlled by buttons, so you don't have to worry about using your feet. Brakes will also be controlled by your handlebars. Everything is at your fingertips. You don't have to use your legs for anything. Also, it has a reverse. You can use any Harley V-twin style motor with a transmission with reverse on it. You'll be able to get all your parts and accessories from any Harley dealership, any custom motorcycle dealership. You'll be able to buy handlebars. You'll be able to buy wheels, brakes, tires, all your general stuff. Nothing has to be special ordered. You can drive it right down to your local motorcycle supply house and buy whatever you need for these things, including gas tanks and petcocks and things of that nature. My design that I have eliminates all these big whipping chains and everything to drive the rear wheels. The way I have it designed, we're trying to get patented. We're trying to get money to do all this. The ideas are very similar, but we're trying to do it affordable for everybody. Currently, there's a company making these things. Their base price is about $50,000 for one of these units, and we're confident that we can go ahead and build these for almost half that cost. Same thing with the scooters. The scooters, not everybody has $20,000 laying around to buy an electric motor chair to get your child around in. we're looking to try to make these for $3,000 to $4,000 a piece, and get them loaded up however you need, based on your level of need. What we need the money for, our base value that we're looking to shoot for, will help as far as tooling, fixturing, helping us finish with the patents and stuff along those lines, and possibly buy a couple pieces of equipment needed to cut the cost down on these. We don't understand why the handicap market, everything is so expensive. My mom has MS, and her wheelchair cost her $21,000 just to get around, and all it is electric. So there's no reason to have to spend that kind of money to have the mobility and have fun with your family. These you'll be able to go on. We have a bike run, a hike bike trail. You'll be able to take these on a hike bike trail, so your kids come with you while you're riding out in the park, stuff along those lines. And it's just a cheaper alternative to get around. Another thing with this is we're trying to make this so it's financeable. You know, you can go down to your local bank, get this financed if needed, or pay cash, however you need to do. But these will be street legal, and that's what a lot of this, the donation money is for, is to help us go through all that testing, have it approved by the State Highway Patrol, make sure that it is safe and street legal and there's no problems with it. The frames will be built in the United States with U.S. steel. They all have titles and everything like that. So it is a legit motor vehicle. A little bit of my background: I was a tool and die engineer. I worked with the R&D divisions for Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Volvo, and now I'm a project manager that takes care of a lot of outsourced tooling and stuff like that. That we do in the United States, places that are slow with our downturn economy. I find them and get them to work, and we do a lot of processing for steel mills and stuff along that nature. So I'm pretty good at, as far as subbing out, making sure that we can get the pricing down as far as we can, and everybody still makes a dollar on everything. But like I said, this is more for mobility and getting people out there and letting people have a good time. The handicap motorcycle trike is actually going to be able to come in 3 different versions. One version is where you can drive the motorcycle from the wheelchair, but say your husband, he isn't wheelchair bound, but you are, he could drive it from a normal seat, and the back will be extended so you can actually ride in and lock into the back, so you can also ride a driver and passenger on these motorcycles, or vice versa. So there will be 3 different editions on the bigger motorcycle, but not so much on the smaller scooters. They're more of just a one-person get-around mobility thing. Once again, Akron Children's Hospital, spring of 2015, we'd like to donate one to a kid with the Akron Children's Hospital colors and everything all painted up on it. So what we'd like to do is everybody that donates, we're going to try to get a plaque together and have everybody's name on there that helped make this possible, and donate all that to the Akron Children's Hospital Fund. If you got any questions, our information's down below. Shoot me an email. We're trying to work on getting a website put together right now for this. We want to make sure that we have enough funding to finish off this project. All the design is finished, ready to go, and a lot of the pricing and everything's already done out to a lot of the subcontractors to have some of the stuff made. So all welding certifications and stuff along those natures is all intact. So get a hold of us, and hopefully we can make this happen. Thanks, and have a great day.